Welcome back, guys. If you have been following, remember first I made a video in giving you some brief introduction on HTML, and as I promised, I'm back with some more HTML basics, tags or styles you'll be using. So if you missed the first video, I'm going to leave the link in the description below. So that first link you're seeing is the video we made at first about all these tags you're seeing, and this is what we managed to display on our web page. So right now in this video we are going to talk about the ordered list, unordered list, the links, how you can press links on your web page, the tables, among other tags as we shall be going on. So right now I showed you how to insert an image, and it's here. It worked out because it was in the same directory with the home page or the index page, so we never had anything to deal with the subdirectories or the root directories where the image is found. But right now in our folder I have another folder called AIMG, and there is this image. What if I want to also put that image on a web page? As we said, to write an image on your web page, you write the image tag followed by the source attribute. So if we go inside this folder, it's called Oston.png, Oston.png. So save this. By default it's not going to work, and you know why? As you can see, this image, it's in the image is in the same directory. It's inside it's like a subdirectory. It's inside another folder, but this folder it's in the same directory with the index.html page. So to access it, you have to enter this image folder in order to reach this source attribute. So what you have to do, I don't know if I've explained it very well. So this is what we are going to do. Let me be clear to you guys. So to access this image, let me first grab it or erase it. So to access that image, we first write the name of the folder where it's located. So that's the name of the folder. As you can see, IMG, put a /. So this / will be like we are entering inside that folder, and write the name of the image, Oston.png. So that's how you can access the image in different folders. So it's a subdirectory or subfolders, and hopefully when we refresh we shall see image.png. It's here but too big. As I said, when the image is big, you put this width attribute and we give it 200 pixels. So you can set it to every pixels you want. The choice is yours. So this is what we are having. As you can see, if you are not well off with the borders, the background is white, also the borders are white. So there is also another attribute. You can put border equals, and we say like 1G. So sorry, somebody had called me. So we write 1 pixels solid black. So you can set the color to anything you want. So when I refresh, you see my image will get some border around it. So that's all about accessing images which can be again stored in other subdirectories. So see, when I also go inside another directory and I put this image there and we save our web page, you see this image will get lost because we have not specified the directory where it's found. So inside image, inside AIMG, again we went and put it inside AIMG2. So you have also to indicate it that we first entered AIMG, then we entering AIMG2. Again, you go access the real image source, and as you can see, it is back. So that's the relative path you can use. Next, let us look at the horizontal tag. So let me first display it here. So for the horizontal tag, it will got some horizontal line in between some elements. So you are like dividing some sections on your web page. Use the HR and cross it. So these are self-crossing tags. They do not have any more information to go in between them. So they are self-crossing. You can do it like this or leave it like this, but in XML you have to end it like that for it to be valid. So when I refresh the page, and you can see we have got some light gray horizontal line. So that's how you can divide some sections in your website. That's the horizontal tag. Then let's talk about the break tag. So by default, I can add also another line here. As you can see, I'm having another. Let me save it. Do you see that it's a continuation? We have made a continuation of this. So what if I want this to be right next below the first paragraph? What I have to do is to add also this self-crossing tag. Is called B. So this is also the break tag. It stands for a break tag. So it will break it to the next line without leaving. Or let me show you what it does. Are you seeing? By default, when we made paragraphs, they are leaving some space in between themselves. But for a break tag, it will immediately go right next to the first paragraph. So it's like you are writing a poem and you want them to be next to each other. This can work for you guys. I guess that's also another. Oh, sorry. Sorry about this. So that's the use of a break tag. Now let us look at links. Let me make it big like this. So let's talk about link. For you to create a link, you have to write the. Let me reduce on these paragraphs. Let me reduce that. So for a link, let me save this. Remove the first one. Now for a link, use the anch tag. So this is the anch tag, the A tag. Write the crossing, the opening, and crossing anch tag. So inside the anch tag, you had the href, and this will be the hyperreference, or it will be the URL, the uniform resource locator, where you want your website to be redirected. By default, I can put like Google or any website you want to go. Okay, that's obvious. Save this. Oh, let us put the break tag. As I told you, for you to write a break tag, you write BR, and it's a self-crossing. Step down, and as you can see, we have put some break tag, and the images are below the Google link. So when we click this, nothing will be happening because you have not yet put the hyperreference, and it's not going to go anywhere because my internet is off. As you can see here on the bottom right hand side, no internet, not connected, no connections are available. So probably it's not going to go anywhere. But for just this tutorial, let me just tell you that it will be redirected to write the. For the hyper, you write the source where you want it to go. Say google.com. So when you click this, it will take you to Google. When a user clicks this, he will be redirected to Google. Let me show you just for reference. As you can see in the browser, it's going to be taking us to Google. And as I told you, I have no internet connection. it will be taking me nowhere. So that's how you can write the link tags on your web page. But what if I don't want this? As you saw, I clicked this and it immediately loaded on the same page. What if I want my user to be redirected to another new tab? What I have to do is to put another attribute called target equals, so you put underscore blank. So this will open a blank page for a user. Let me remove this. So I don't want a user to leave my website. What I will do, I will put that attribute target and I will put underscore blank. So when I place Google, another new tab will be opened up, going to Google, leaving my page open. So that's how you can use the link tag and other its attributes. I'm going to remove these. Save. Let me remove all of this stuff. And to create an ordered list, you say URL and you say crossing tag URL. So this is the unordered list. In case you want to create it, you say list items. So these will be the items inside that unordered list. Let's say I'll write names Oston, and I'll say Cypher here. So save this, view it in the browser, and this is what we shall be having. So that's an ordered list. If you need the ordered list, you have to write, let me put the horizontal line here, write ordered list OL, and you put the list items. So I'm going to copy these and I will say first so that you know what it means. Second. So when I preview this, you see first, second. So for unordered list, you just see the bulleted points, and for the ordered list, you see this. If you need more knowledge on how to write this unordered list, I'm also going to leave the links in the description below so that you can write more about this. I'm just giving you the basics. So that's it, guys. I hope you have got some basic knowledge on how to use some tags in HTML. Lastly, I promised you about the table tag. So you write the opening and closing, and for the table tag, to do the table row, write tr. So that's for the table row, and inside the table row, it's where we put the data. So you write td for the data, and we shall write Oston. So I'm going to copy this and I'm going to put like that. So I'm just giving you the basic knowledge. Oh, you put some border for it to be visible. You say 1. Save, preview it in the browser, and this is what we shall be having. So again, if you want to learn more HTML tables, I will leave a link in the description below. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you had some basic knowledge on how to write your HTML stuff for building website. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it on different social medias. Peace.